Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for still being here and resisting till the end of a very, very full, very interesting day. So today I want to share with you two things. So the main thing, which was actually the brief, so a new innovative product that we have. But while I do this, I'm very keen on sharing with you how we're looking at building innovation in a company, MFE advertising, that is becoming from local to a pan-European company, including sales houses in Germany, Austria, Switzerland, Italy, Spain, and we have vested an interest in 32% of Impresa in Portugal, and that's now subject to authority. So let me, we have 10 minutes, so let's just start jumping into this. So firstly, how this innovation that I'm telling you was born. So we have in MFE advertising this Digital Product Innovation Award. By talking to our teams, and we're talking about 200 professionals around Europe that work in digital, we realized that the best minds and the best talents. So we figured out we could have them come up with innovative ideas, and we have to let them work across companies, so they get extra points if they work across companies and across regions and functions to come up with the best idea. And in fact, we have this year's winners right in the room. Can you raise your hands? Fantastic, congratulations again. Can anyone that is not a winning team of this competition raise their hands? Okay, good to know that are not only people that we invited in the room at the moment. So, so this was this process, and that's because we have this digital media hub, which is a community of these professionals. The concept is we need to use technology in a very smart way, and for that we have the smarter, the best professionals in the industry. That's what we are convinced of. And they get to work them, as a neural network of intelligent people putting together their expertise and using AI to power new solutions, new ideas for the company. And we do that in terms of new products to advertisers. We do that in new processes. And we do that also to improve the user experience of our consumers, because we are very, very convinced that a good advertising experience drives a better attention and a better outcome for brands that are advertising on our OTTs and our platform. But what is the product about? So like the most amazing things, it's very simple in its concept. So on one side, we have the power of linear TV. So our historical business that is still there to be innovated. On the other hand, we have the power of context, connecting the exact product in the times where it's consumed, when it's used within our video content. And then we have AI, we have technology and innovation, and what it can empower for us. So this is one of the examples of campaigns that we're done with Contextual Ads, which is live in Italy and in Spain at the moment. So here you have an example. So in this case, Reckitt wanted to promote Gaviscon for heartburn. And you know very well that now is the period, it's that time of the year when you're having hundreds of dinners, and then it's becoming really, really delicate for your stomach. So they wanted to associate this product to people having food, a lot of food, and you can see here a clear example. So very simple, but very, very powerful. How does it work? So here we have real-time linear TV content processing. So you can imagine the amount of data and the power that goes into it. We have video recognition algorithms that have read not only the text that is spoken, but also the images and what happens in the video. Then, for the sake of simplicity, we classify all this context into IAB standards. So, that's another important thing for us. We want to make it easy for the market to understand and buy our products. And then we match the best advertising with the right content. So we match the advertising that is delivered via broadband with the broadcast content. And we can do that on linear, which is, if you want, the most difficult, but that can be extended on any platform and any type of consumption of our content, so OTT, VOD, and the likes. Now, because I didn't want to have the full responsibility of explaining the product, I have a short video for you as well. it is, simple as it is, and powerful as it is. So why is being successful with our advertisers? Because of course it matches, the product with the content, with the context, and that enhances the attention, and therefore, top of mind and all the brand KPIs that advertisers and brands need to get their campaigns to perform. It also gets into the mood, and we can also adapt the creative with the context, the look and feel, what is appearing on screen. So it's absolutely seamless with the vision experience of the consumers. On the other hand, it is also very integrated for the user, so it doesn't have any disruption. It's contextual, so it's relevant to what they're watching at the moment, and it creates a very, very nice experience. So this is a product that came out of the Digital Product Innovation Award of 2024. It was realized. We have two more winners. The teams are here this year that we're gonna take into production this year. So, and that was for us a very nice way to involve our teams, get different points of views across the company, and get an extremely rich pipeline of products that we are launching. So this was us. Thank you very much for your attention.
Other side.
So you now get the pleasure of being quizzed by me.
I was hoping I could run away.
No, you're going to run away. There's people that are still in therapy, having been questioned by me, apparently. So the first question is, I'm assuming it's obviously a connected TV. It's a smart TV.
It is.
It's a linear DTT stream.
It is.
And you're using HBB TV to activate the ad?
We are, which is a middleware that we have in Italy, in Spain, and Germany. Different level of the standards, but it can be used across. And
so I'll watch. So does it work on live TV as well?
It is on live TV, yes.
Well, just for the definition of live TV.
Yeah, okay. So
not
you mean like live matches, for example. Live
TV?
Yeah.
Wow. So if there was a say the One show, or they happen to be talking about a product, there's a chance that product might then come up. Wow. So what's the activation? What are the regulations about how often do you do that? Because I'm guessing I might get a little bit aggravated after a while. What's the deployment look like?
So that's right. So there's no regulation per se on this kind of format.
Really?
No, but depending on the rights of the content. For example, you know that on say football matches, for example, they have quite strict regulation of what can be on screen. So that's the kind of regulation. In terms of advertising cluttering or the amount, it's more dependent on our user experience. So currently, we are really limiting the frequency.
Right.
So there's one per user per day, but
very low then. One per TV.
Yeah, the per TV
per day. Even if you turn the TV on 2 or 3 times a day, it's one a day.
That specific format, yes.
Wow, fantastic, very good. But it sounds good. So it could happen that, of course, if you're watching an Italian football match, that you would come up with acting lessons after a guy's just got fouled. That sounds to me to be. Because some of the footballers are terrible actors. Right. Thank you very much, Paola.
Thank you.
Absolutely superb.